for me involves becoming a good choreographer, a good stunt coordinator, a good action director, a good editor. So they're my goals, they always have been my goals. I felt that I needed to sort of pursue a career maybe more towards Hollywood. I felt that I needed to learn more and experience more maybe outside of Jacky's group. Not to leave Jacky's team, but just to gain more experience. So that was always my goal. So I contacted many of the people in the industry and let them know that I was interested to work as a choreographer outside of Jacky's projects. And Conrad Parmesano, who was stunt coordinator, American stunt coordinator for Rush Hour 2, was prepping the live-action version of Peter Pan in Australia, and he realised he needed some kind of fight choreographer and coordinator, and got me involved in it. And initially, it was a project designed for me to be prepped in about 2 or 3 weeks. I ended up staying and working on that project for a period of about 8 months. It was a big project, massive undertaking, a great learning experience for me. As you can imagine, there was a lot of wire work and wire rigs and flying rigs involved in the production of Peter Pan. And Conrad Parmesano was interested to explore sort of Hong Kong methods of flying and sort of embellish and sort of westernize some of the look of those films and put them in a Peter Pan kind of format, you know. For me, we had access to a lot of state-of-the-art flying rigs, computer-controlled flying rigs, and rigs that have been developed on feature films like The Matrix. We had access to all of these rigs throughout the shoot, but we ended up using most of the time traditional wire techniques as I had learned with Jacky in Hong Kong. So for me, it was a great challenge to sort of educate Western stunt riggers and stunt performers as to the method and feeling of riding a wire the Hong Kong way. And that involves lots of wire wraps and spinning and what we call crotch wraps, which is wrapping a wire around your body this way with a lot of protection, of course, which is very familiar to Hong Kong stunt performers, but not so familiar to Western stunt performers. So it was a big education. It was my job in a big regard to educate the Australian stunt performers that I was working with in how to use wire in the Hong Kong style of wire work. Just wrapping on Peter Pan, and I received a call from Shanghai Night's second unit director, E.J. Forster, who was just starting on a big project, a big science fiction action adventure with Vin Diesel called The Chronicles of Riddick. And he had found a place where he might be able to provide some kind of action using Hong Kong style sort of fighting. And he felt that I was right for the job, so he gave me a call. He heard I had just finished on Peter Pan and that I was available, and I was called in right away to start on that project 2 weeks before production began. Matrix, for example, the fight sequences were choreographed by Yu Mo-ping, Hong Kong stunt coordinator and choreographer, and he demanded before production even began that time be spent, a good, I think 6 months, from what I believe, was spent preparing the actors and even the DP and the directors, preparing them for the kind of action that Hong Kong style is used to. So he would put his actors through training, he would provide blocking tapes of the action style for the directors and for the DP to look at and consider. And this is for me, it's a really essential method of using Hong Kong style in Hollywood films, is to take this time to prepare, because from my experience, Hollywood directors don't have this kind of experience in in making these edits for action scenes, the way Hong Kong directors have this experience. Hong Kong action directors provide this kind of a job. So for me, I'm almost like an action director. I provide video footage, blocking tapes and rehearsal footage for my directors for them to look at and to consider. I provide training for the actors and action design. So yeah, a good team is essential. Jackie Chan has changed my life in so many positive ways. It's hard to find words to describe my relationship with Jackie because he's done so much for me. He is my sifu, and sifu is a hard word to describe in English, but I mean, basically it might mean mentor or teacher. For me, he's much more than that. Sometimes he's like a father, sometimes he's like a friend. Yeah. I can call him anytime, ask his advice. He said to me one day that his door is always open to me, and I'm always grateful for that. So yeah, he's really opened his arms and given me such a great chance to do the best that I can do in this business. And I hope I never let him down, because that's what motivates me to do the best I can. For me, I've been involved with Jacky and the Jackie Chan stunt team for about 8 years now. And I mean, I was so ignorant of the filmmaking process when I first started with him. And he has educated me in all ways, from how to shoot to how to choreograph, how to edit. These are the 3 key things when you make an action movie. So for me, the first 7 years of working with Jacky's team was all about learning these things. And when I had the opportunity to go outside of Jacky's team and work with other crews and other productions and bring this knowledge to their productions, some great things happened. So for me, Jacky has given an opportunity to help push the Hong Kong style through me and a lot of other guys, through Nicky Lee and Andy Chang and a lot of other of the prominent fight choreographers and coordinators out there who have this kind of experience. Jacky has given them all opportunities, and I think it helps the industry. For me, the most important thing is to have a good attitude, be humble in this business, and train hard. Try and put skills together that are unique and that allow you to be flexible. Train in acrobatics, train in all different types of kicking and as many different types of martial arts. Study film, study editing. These are so very important. Study how to rig, get a rigging certificate. As much as you can do for yourself will give you the base to be the best performer you can be, and just wait for the opportunity. That's the tough part, is waiting for that opportunity to come by, and just be prepared when it does. I have a basic plan, and that's from 20 to 30 or mid-30s is to be a great stunt performer and performer. From 30 onwards, I want to be a good stunt coordinator. 30 to 40, I want to be a good stunt coordinator. I want to be the best I can be. And from then on, I hope to be able to get into action directing. This is my basic plan. So I always do my best. Train hard, stay fit, keep learning.